Now, you double click and open RStudio. This slide shows a quick screenshot of what the RStudio interface looks like. Okay. The bottom left, where it says console, is the actual live R software. This is where you can run R code. To keep track of your code file, you want to open script window on the upper left corner right here. It is particularly useful when you write rather complex program expecting a lot of trials and errors. I typically save the only the final version of the code here. You can create a script window by clicking a plus sign on the upper left corner. You can click Control and Enter together, or click green arrow on the middle right corner to run a specific command. Later, we will learn R Markdown, which will use this script window by choosing R Markdown from the arrow next to the plus sign. This is a different kind of script really designed for neat outputs. The upper right corner is the environment window, and it keeps track of anything that you've defined. If you make a new command or a formula or a new model, it will keep track of all of those. Right above the global environment tab, you see import dataset button. Later on, this will be a great tool to import various different kinds of data set. Up in the far right, it's a little project tab, and some people like to use those to keep track of the directory. Other people who don't like that. It is depending on who you talk to, that using project option is a good idea or not. The bottom right corner has the tabs that keeps track of your outputs, such as package, plots, and so on. You can see what packages are loaded at the package tab. There. If you use the help menu, the help screen is up right there. When we need to HTML code or one of the other output system, the viewer will show us the output, and the file tab will show us what folder we are in. Depending on your needs, these windows can be all resized. Now we are ready to use RStudio. We'll start with executing basic operations on the console window at the bottom left corner of RStudio. Pause this video for a second and copy and paste the web address on the slide. While you are watching the video, copy and type what the presenter does on your console. This video covers a basic and very important basic operations. Welcome back. Here are a couple more points. You can use up or down arrows in your keyboards to retrieve previous lines. Sometimes you might want to execute two different commands in one line. You can use semicolon for that. The pound character can be used to leave a comment about your code. Anything after the pound sign will not be executed. When you know the command or function and wonder how the command exactly works, you can type help parenthesis command. If you do know the name of the command, if you do not know the name of the command, you can Google it. For example, if you don't know how the mean function can be used, you can check with help parenthesis mean. When you want to know how you can calculate standard deviation in R, you can simply Google standard deviation in R. R and R Studio are available free of charge. Because it is freely available open source software, there is a vibrant community of R users and developers. More importantly, all the packages are published in a public space and the CRAN, the Comprehensive Archive Network, where you can get R packages very easily. As a new user of R, we sometimes will need to install new packages to use different functions that are available in different packages. You can use install.package function to install packages. Once you install the package, it is in your system and you don't need to reinstall it again. Instead, you need to load the package into R when you need it using library function. For practice, let's install and load the package called ggplot2. Type or copy and paste the following two lines on the screen on your console. Then it will load the ggplot2 package. We'll use some functions in ggplot2 packages later in the class.